No one wants to wrestle with a big, heavy bike. The whole idea of owning a cruiser is to look cool and feel good while riding. So if you're looking for a lightweight cruiser that is easy to handle, even if you're an older rider, you've come to the right place. Here are 10 lightweight cruisers perfect for senior riders or just any other rider. 10. Yamaha V Star 250. Yamaha has a long history of making cruisers that are approachable, reliable, and built for the long haul. The V Star 250 is a prime example of that. Powering this bike is a 249cc air-cooled V-twin pumping out 21 horsepower, giving it enough punch to keep up with traffic while maintaining that relaxed, easygoing feel. It's one of the lightest cruisers on the market, weighing just 324 pounds. And with a 27-inch seat height, it's incredibly easy to handle. This is a bike that doesn't ask much from you. Just hop on and enjoy the ride. Another thing that makes it attractive is the price. At $4,699, it's one of the most budget-friendly cruisers out there. But if you're looking for something with a little more muscle, then check out this next bike. Before we continue, if you want to gain more knowledge on different motorcycles, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the blue notification bell. 9. Suzuki Boulevard S40. Suzuki's Boulevard lineup has always been about blending classic cruiser style with simplicity, and the Boulevard S40 sticks to that formula perfectly. It's been around in one form or another since the 1980s, proving that some designs just stand the test of time. With a 652cc single-cylinder engine making 31 horsepower, this bike offers a solid jump in power while keeping things lightweight at just 381 pounds. The torque-heavy engine delivers that satisfying low-end pull, perfect for laid-back cruising. And with a 27.6-inch seat height, it stays easy to control, even for shorter riders. In terms of price, the bike costs around $7,000. Which is still on the affordable side, especially considering you're getting a bigger engine and a little more grunt compared to the V Star. But if that is still not quite what you're looking for, maybe you want something with a bit more retro charm and a touch of modern refinement. This next bike brings that. 8. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. Royal Enfield has been in the game for over a century, and they know how to make a bike that oozes character. The Meteor 350 is a perfect blend of old-school charm and modern reliability, offering a cruiser that looks like a classic but rides like something built for today's roads. Underneath that vintage styling is a 349cc single-cylinder engine producing 20 horsepower. Not the fastest, but it's tuned for smooth, effortless cruising. What makes this bike stand out is the ride quality. The 421-pound weight is still manageable, but the well-balanced chassis and 30.1-inch seat height make it incredibly comfortable and confidence-inspiring. Whether you're taking a quick trip to the store or spending hours on the open road, the Meteor 350 makes it feel easy. And at $4,899, it offers a lot of personality for the price. It's a great option for riders who want a cruiser that's lightweight, stylish, and packed with just enough modern features to make every ride enjoyable. But if you think the Meteor 350 has charm, just wait until you see what's next. 7. HarleyDavidson Street 500. Not all Harleys are massive, heavy machines built for long-haul touring. The Street 500 proves that you can get the Harley experience without dealing with a monster of a bike. Weighing 514 pounds, it's heavier than the bikes before it, but it's still much lighter than most of Harley's lineup. That weight is well balanced though, so it doesn't feel overwhelming. And with a 28-inch seat height, it's still easy to handle at low speeds. The 494cc liquid-cooled V-twin puts out 33 horsepower, giving it just enough power to handle highways while still manageable in the city. It's got that classic Harley low-end torque, making acceleration smooth and predictable, which is great for riders who don't want a bike that surprises them every time they twist the throttle. The Street 500 is priced at around $6,900, making it one of the most affordable Harleys on the market. But if you're looking for something that adds a little more attitude and a darker, meaner aesthetic, the next bike might be exactly what you're after. 6. Honda Shadow Phantom. The Honda Shadow Phantom isn't just one of the most comfortable cruisers out there. It's got some serious presence on the road. This bike strips away the chrome and flashy details in favor of a tough, blacked-out look, making it one of the sleekest cruisers in its class. Under the frame sits a 745cc liquid-cooled V-twin that cranks out 44 horsepower, giving it a solid boost in power compared to the smaller cruisers on this list. It's got a deep, throaty exhaust note, a smooth power band, and a 5-speed transmission that makes it easy to find the right gear. At 549 pounds, it's heavier than the Street 500, but thanks to its 25.8-inch seat height, it feels low and planted, making it surprisingly easy to maneuver. Priced at $8,700, it's a step up in price, but also a step up in performance, comfort, and overall riding experience. Think the Shadow Phantom has a strong presence? Wait till you see the next one. But before we continue, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. 5. Yamaha Bolt R Spec. Yamaha built the Bolt R Spec specifically to turn heads on the road. Saying the bike looks cool is an understatement. With its stripped-down minimalist design and aggressive stance, it's got that classic bobber look while keeping things comfortable and easy to ride. Powering the Bolt R Spec is a 942cc air-cooled V-twin delivering 54 horsepower and a strong wave of low-end torque. This bike has a bit more muscle than the others on this list so far, and you feel it as soon as you twist the throttle. The power delivery is smooth though, so it never feels overwhelming. At 542 pounds, it's right in line with the Shadow Phantom. And with a 27.2-inch seat height, it remains manageable for most riders. The ride quality is solid, thanks to upgraded rear shocks that provide better damping than the standard Bolt. And with a price of $8,900, it's not the cheapest option, but you're getting a bike that feels like a proper custom-built cruiser right off the showroom floor. But if you want something even more iconic, you should check out this next bike. 4. Kawasaki Vulcan S. Some cruisers expect you to adjust to them, but the Kawasaki Vulcan S flips that idea on its head. This bike is all about customization, offering Kawasaki's ErgoFit system, which lets riders adjust the foot pegs, seat, and handlebars to find the perfect riding position. Whether you're tall, short, or somewhere in between, this cruiser molds itself to fit you. But it's not just about comfort. The 649cc parallel twin engine cranks out 61 horsepower, giving the Vulcan S some real energy. Unlike traditional V-twin cruisers, this engine revs a bit higher and delivers a smoother, more responsive ride. It's also liquid-cooled, which helps keep it running efficiently, even on hotter days. At 492 pounds, it's lighter than some of the V-twin options on this list, making it surprisingly agile for a cruiser. The 27.8-inch seat height keeps it easy to handle, even at low speeds. For everything it offers, the $7,900 price tag makes it a serious value. You get a bike that's not just lightweight and easy to ride, but also fully adjustable to suit your comfort. But if you're after a cruiser with raw attitude, something that feels like a classic outlaw bike but with modern reliability, the next one might be right up your alley. 3. Indian Scout 60. The Indian Scout 60 brings the legendary Indian name into a more lightweight and approachable cruiser. It's got that unmistakable Scout design, sleek, low, and aggressive, but in a version that's easier to handle while still packing a punch. Sitting at its core is a 999cc liquid-cooled V-twin, delivering 78 horsepower, a serious step up from most of the bikes on this list. This means effortless acceleration and plenty of power for highway cruising. But despite the strong engine, the Scout 60 stays manageable thanks to its 542-pound weight and a 25.6-inch seat height, one of the lowest on this list. The result is a bike that feels stable and planted, but never heavy or cumbersome. Rather than pricing it into the premium segment, Indian keeps the Scout 60 at $11,700. Making it a high-performance cruiser without the high price tag. If you think the Scout 60 is impressive, this next bike takes things even further. 2. Honda Rebel 1100. Honda's Rebel 1100 is proof that you don't need a massive heavyweight bike to experience big cruiser performance. It takes everything that made the smaller Rebels great, easy handling, modern styling, and a comfortable ride, and packs it into a bigger, more capable machine. The 1084cc liquid-cooled parallel twin delivers 86 horsepower, giving it serious pull while still being incredibly smooth. What's really surprising is how light this bike feels. At 487 pounds, it's actually lighter than many cruisers, making it one of the easiest big-engine cruisers to handle. The 27.5-inch seat height keeps it low and stable, and Honda's optional DCT automatic transmission makes riding even simpler for those who don't want to deal with a clutch. Instead of pushing it into the premium price range, Honda keeps the Rebel 1100 at $9,500. This next bike isn't just about being lightweight, it also delivers the perfect balance of power. 1. Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster. Some cruisers focus on raw power, while others prioritize comfort. The Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster does both, wrapping it all in a package that feels refined, balanced, and incredibly easy to ride. At its heart is a 1,200cc parallel twin, producing 76 horsepower and a strong wave of torque that kicks in early. The engine delivers smooth, predictable power. No sudden surprises, just effortless acceleration when you need it. Despite the big engine, this bike remains easy to handle thanks to its 580-pound weight and a 27-inch seat height that keeps it low and planted. The $15,000 price tag puts it at the higher end of this list, but what you get is premium build quality, strong performance, and a bike that feels just as good to ride as it looks. Which one of these bikes made your shopping list? Make sure you let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video!